Hi all, Captain Obvious Gaming here in the flesh this time in YouTube land. I'm actually doing something different this week. Usually it's video games and tech and all of that stuff. This week we're doing some sports stuff. It's our first sports stuff video. We're not going to do a lot of it on this channel. I get that that's not what my audience is generally looking for. However, outside of video games, I do enjoy sports. I enjoy NFL. That season is crawling right up on us. Fantasy football time. So for that reason, I've taken the liberty to go through and pick wins and losses for each team, getting us to the first round, the wild card round of the playoffs. So I'm going to show you where the teams fell and my way too early predictions for the entire season. But before I do that, of course, I'm going to remind you, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that already. The support is very much appreciated and it helps us out a lot. Also, like the video if you do like it. We also appreciate that. And lastly, as always, catch us on twitch.tv/Captain Obvious Gaming every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you want to see who we got going to the Super Bowl? So this is what we have for our wild card round. Now, before I jump in, let's just take a quick look at the divisions. You didn't see me pick the games. I initially was going to do that, but then I feared the video was going to be way too long and boring. So instead, games have already been picked, but as you can see over here, we have the Bengals and the Ravens. Bengals and the Ravens from the AFC North side of things. Bengals grabbing that 1 seed again. They've got a tough schedule this year, but based upon certain matchups on the right weeks, I think they could pull it off. AFC West, 3 teams making it in. Raiders, Chiefs, and Broncos all making it in from the AFC West. Colts, Matt Ryan, it's kind of hard, but he came in and he's going to probably pull the Colts, according to this, into the playoffs at least. And then lastly, AFC East. I personally am a Patriots fan. This was a hard pick for me. I tried to go really hard on them, but the Bills also have a tough schedule. Who knows? This could flip-flop with just one win or loss with the Bills taking it, but it has the Patriots taking it with a 4 seed, so we will see there. Over on the NFC side of things, Packers, that's kind of an easy division. I think it's Aaron Rodgers' division until the day he decides to retire, so... And then over here, we've got 3 teams making it in. Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, always finding a way to edge their way into the playoffs. Drives me bonkers. I'm like, how? Buccaneers, and then the Eagles with the Cowboys as well in the NFC East side of things. So, without further ado, why don't we look at our wild card matchups, pick some wins. I think it's going to be really interesting. Now, Baltimore Ravens and the Patriots, that's tough. That's tough. Baltimore's a potent team. And the Patriots defense took some hits, some shots in the offseason. I think when it comes to playoffs, I like Mac Jones, obviously, good team, but I don't think they have what it takes to get to the next level yet. I'm going to pick the Ravens in this case. All right. Chiefs and the Colts. Now, Chiefs ended up falling into 6th seed. It's a tough season for them. They lost Tyreek Hill. I think they are going to have their struggles. They're going to have their lows. They'll have their highs as well, where they go on some runs. I do see the Chiefs taking out the Colts here. And then lastly, more AFC West action, but this is a divisional matchup. Raiders, and then Derek Carr and that Devontae Adams matchup. If it's still working, if it's magic, they're probably gonna walk away with it, right? Russell Wilson being on the Broncos, that's great, awesome player, but I still think the Raiders get the win. Over to the NFC side, we got the Battle of the Birds. We got the Cardinals, the Eagles. And this is tough. I'm gonna take the Eagles. Actually, I think they could be good. They got that AJ Brown, and Jalen Hurts is looking to have a great season. This could be big for them. Bucks and the Cowboys. I'm gonna go Bucks over Cowboys. Didn't even have to think about it. And I'm gonna take Rams over the 49ers. Didn't even take an ounce of thought either. So on to the divisional round. You got 4 games leading you up to the Super Bowl. Let's pick them. Raiders over the Ravens. That's tough. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pick it. I'm gonna pick the Raiders, and I'm going to pick the Bengals. I think this makes sense for us here. And then Packers over the Eagles, and Buccaneers over the Rams. I think Brady's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. You don't come out of retirement. This thing's acting really weird. Just to lose it, There we go. Here we go. Does Joe Burrow go back, right? Or do we see Derek Carr take the Raiders to the Super Bowl. I think it's going to happen. It's crazy, but it's going to be Derek Carr, Tom Brady, and apparently Fisher-Price Little People Barbie playset. Sorry, guys, there's ads on here. I don't... I had to poke fun at it for a second there. Whoops. Let's go to the Super Bowl. Let's go to the Super Bowl, man. So who do I have winning? You have Derek Carr, Tom Brady, huge deal from Fox, waiting for him as soon as he walks into the sunset. I really don't have to think about it. I mean, guys, again, I wasn't being prejudiced, biased with these picks. I did it based upon matchup, what makes sense, looked at last year, and I really thought about it. I really put some thought into it. However, if you look at the jersey I'm wearing, I'm going to say it's going to be the Buccaneers. All right? And that's that. I think Tom Brady comes back. He's got that grit. He's good at pulling his team up out of the mud and saying, we're going to win this, and just dragging them through the finish line. He's done it so many times before. I do think he comes back with a vengeance and takes his team to the Super Bowl one way or another to get the win. And those are our picks. So if you're worried that, oh my gosh, he's going away from video games and he's doing sports stuff, we're not going to be doing this very often. I just wanted to do something fun. Outside of video games, my side passion is football and sports. So had to make some picks, some way too early picks you could call them, and give my thoughts on the upcoming season that I'm so excited for. Now, if you disagreed with any of my picks, let me know in the comments. I can take the heat a little bit. I'm all right. Call me out. Tell me who you think's going to go all the way. And if you want to do this yourself, I can actually link the website in the video description below. So feel free to go there and have a little bit of fun yourself. But outside of that, thank you for watching the video. As always, we appreciate the support and the viewership, and we will definitely catch you next week.